Hello, and welcome to another edition of Rakugo, the One-Man Edo Show. I'm your host, Kanariya Hyakuse, and today's story is all about hunting. Now, growing up, I lived in the North Georgia mountains, which is beautiful, mountainous forest. It's a great place for hunting deer, and a lot of my friends did that when we were growing up. In high school, over the weekend, I'd come in and hear stories about how many point buck they shot over the weekend. Now, in hunting terminology, buck, that's the male deer of the species, that's the prime target. And when you're talking about points, like 8 point, 10 point, 12 point, that's the number of points their antlers would come to. If my fingers were points, that would make this a 10-point buck. Now, the more points, the better. But we're not talking about hunting deer in this story, we're talking about hunting wild boar. Now, the boar in Japanese culture is considered a reckless, heedless, single-minded and stubborn animal, the kind of animal that once there's an idea in its head, there's no shaking it. Now, there's a character like that in Rakugo as well. That's Hachigoro, who's out at market today. Hey, Inkyo, how you doing today?
Hachi, good to see you, my boy. What's got you out and about today?
Well, I'm going to market to buy some wild boar meat.
Wild boar meat, huh? That's an interesting choice. Where you going with wild boar and not venison or beef?
Well, I've heard that wild boar meat has special effects that it can do for you. Like, for instance, feel my hands. You know how it's turning winter? My hands and feet have always been cold, but when it gets winter, it gets so much worse. And I've heard that wild boar meat can help with that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that as well.
Well, there's another reason I'm getting the wild boar meat. Inkyo, can you keep a secret?
Why, sure, my boy. What's troubling you?
Well, I've got what you might call a character flaw. Sometimes I'm real reckless. Sometimes I just get an idea in my head and I just charge off and do it regardless of the consequences. And sometimes I get in real big trouble about that. Can you believe that?
Only sometimes. I'm sorry, Hachi. That's terrible. What a burden that must be for you.
Well, thank you, Inkyo. Well, I've heard that wild boar meat can get rid of a person's reckless streak.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Well, there's something you need to keep in mind when you're buying wild boar meat, my boy, and that is that the potency of the meat is in direct proportion to its freshness.
Is that right? I never heard that. I have no idea what that means, but okay.
It means that the fresher the meat is, the better the effects will be. But the opposite is also true. The longer the meat's been sitting around, the weaker the effects will be. It may not even work at all. Now think about this. We live here in the capital, in Edo, right? And there's no place to hunt wild boar meat around here. So that meat's been sitting around a long time. We have to bring it in from towns far away. The meat's been sitting around and it's not fresh at all, not respectively, and it probably isn't going to work for what you want it to.
Oh, no. Well, what am I supposed to do then?
Well, it's really simple. What you would need to do is go to one of the places where they hunt wild boars and hire a hunter to hunt a wild boar for you, and there you've got your fresh wild boar meat. Now, let me think here. There's 4 places nearby where they hunt wild boars. There's Tamba, Sagami, Izu, and Chichibu. Now, let me think here. Chichibu would be the place you would want to go. It's the closest to here.
Oh, hang on. I need to write this down. Otherwise, I'm liable to forget. So, you said Chichibu?
Yes. Chichibu in Saitama Prefecture.
Okay, Chichibu in Saitama.
Yes. And when you get there, you need to look up a person by the name of Rokudayu.
Oh, okay. Rokudayu. Is he any good?
Are you kidding? Rokudayu is considered a legend here in Edo. He's a great hunter. Rokudayu bags the biggest and the best boars no matter what. That's what they say about him.
Oh, so if I go to Chichibu in Saitama and I look up this Rokudayu fella and get him to hunt a wild boar meat, I'll have all the fresh wild boar meat I need, and then it's goodbye to my reckless streak. Well, I'll see you in a few days, Inkyo.
Whoa, you're going now?
Well, yeah. Sooner I get there, the sooner I'll get my wild boar meat.
Wait, you at least know where you're going, right? I mean, it's a pretty long way away.
Well, I know the general direction of Saitama, and if I get lost along the way, there'll be kind people along the road I can ask to help me out.
Hachi, Saitama's in that direction.
See? If I got people like you helping me out, I'll find that wild boar meat in no time. All right, see you around, Minkyo.
I mean, you're at least going to go to your house and pick up another jacket. It's going to be cold up in Saitama and Chichibu, Hachi. Hachi, are you listening? That boy's going to need to eat a whole boar snout to tail to cure his reckless streak.
And so, Hachigoro eventually made his way to Chichibu in Saitama Prefecture to find the hunter Rokudayu. Oh, my goodness, it's so cold up here, and it's really snowing. Oh, why didn't I do what Inkyo said before I left and go to my house and get another jacket? Oh, I gotta find somebody fast and get that wild boar meat, otherwise I'm gonna freeze. Oh, I see somebody over there. They're wearing a red coat. Excuse me! Hey, excuse me! I'm looking for somebody that lives around here. His name is Rokudayu. Does he live around here? Hello? Are you deaf? Rokudayu! Wait a minute. This is a mailbox. Oh, I gotta think before I go after somebody. I need to look for somebody taller. Oh, over there. Yeah, that looks like somebody. Looks like a farmer out in his field. Hello? Excuse me. Hey, I'm looking for somebody by the name of Rokudayu. He lives around here. He's supposed to be. Do you know him? Rokudayu? Wait a minute. This is a scarecrow. Oh, what would a farmer be doing in the middle of winter, in the middle of a snowstorm in his field? This time I'll look for somebody moving. Oh, over there. There's somebody. Excuse me. Hello? Excuse me? Sir? Or ma'am? Or cow? Oh, it's no use. I'm never going to find Rokudayu, and I'm going to fall over, and I'm going to freeze to death right here in the street, and I'll never get my wild boar meat. Hey, you there. Are you all right? Are you a real person? What is that supposed to mean? Never mind. I'm looking for somebody that lives around here by the name of Rokudayu. Do you know him? Rokudayu? Why, that's me. Listen, sir, I don't like the look of this. What are you doing out here dressed like that, and you're looking for me? Oh, this is amazing. I came out here looking for you, and you found me instead. That's funny, isn't it? Listen, you don't look good, my friend. Let me take you to my house. We'll get you something warm inside you, and then you can tell me what this is all about, all right? Thank you so much. All right, stranger. Here you go. Take a drink of this. This will help you feel better. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that hits the spot. Oh, hot tea will warm you up like nothing else on a cold day. Thank you so much. Now, suppose you tell me what you're doing out here. Right. My name is Hachigoro, and I came here from Edo looking for you. I came here in the search of fresh wild boar meat. Fresh wild boar meat? There's plenty of places that sell it in Edo. Is there a shortage? Oh, no. It's just that I need wild boar meat, and specifically fresh wild boar meat, because of the effects that it has, you know? My hands and my feet get so cold, especially in winter, and I've heard wild boar meat can help with that. If you need fresh wild boar meat, well, I can help you out with that right now. Check out that beauty. I killed it yesterday. I'll carve off as much as you want, and you can take it home with you right now. Huh. What, that? Well, that's been up since yesterday? Well, no. That's not fresh enough. I need fresh wild boar meat. What, you mean like killed today? I don't know if you've noticed, Hachigoro, but It's not exactly good hunting weather right now.
Oh, come on. So you're turning me down? I came all the way from Edo to find you. You know, they talk about you in Edo. They talk about you because you're a legend down there. They say Rokudayu bags the biggest and the best boars no matter what. You telling me you can't find a boar in this weather? My goodness, you must not be as good a legend as I thought you were.
So that's how they talk about me in Edo, huh? Well, I suppose I have a reputation to protect. I'll tell you what. We'll wait to see if the weather clears a little. I'll gather my gear, and then we'll find you some fresh wild boar meat. How does that sound?
Thank you so much, Rokudayu. I really appreciate it.
And so, Rokudayu and Hachigoro set out to find wild boar about an hour later when the weather calmed down a bit. Hachigoro, keep up! You're gonna get left behind if you keep going too slowly.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can. It's hard to run in the snow. I don't know how you mountain people do it.
Hachigoro, come up here. All right. Take a look down there. Tell me what you see.
Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. That's a great view from up here. Ooh. Hey, I see a dog running around down there. Is that one of yours?
Yep, that's one of my hunting dogs. She's in the process of flushing out some wild boar. Oh, look down there at the edge of that watering hole. What do you see?
Ooh, I see two big boars.
Yep, a male and a female.
A male and a female. You suppose they're married?
What difference does that make? All right, Hachigoro, tell me which one you want.
What do you mean, which one? I want them both.
Hachigoro, I may be a legendary hunter like they say in Edo, but even I can't take down two boars with a single-shot rifle. I'd have to reload in between. And by the time I get reloaded, whichever one I didn't shoot will run off. So you need to tell me, which do you want, the male or the female?
Okay, which one's got the tenderest meat?
That would be the female.
Well, then can you please shoot the female?
All right, I'll shoot the female.
No, wait. What? What is it? I was thinking of sending some to my parents. So I think we need the one with more meat. So could you shoot the male instead?
All right, I'll shoot the male instead.
No, wait. What is it now? Well, I was just thinking, my parents have problems with their teeth. So maybe we need to go with the tenderer meat instead and just deal with not having as much. So could you shoot the female?
All right, I'll shoot the female this time.
But what the male?
Hachigoro, you need to decide now, the male or the female. They're going to get away soon.
All right, you pick. Now, I want to eat this right away. Can we eat it at your house right after we get done?
Yes.
Can I use your oven to cook it on?
Yes.
Can I use your cups and plates?
Yes.
Can I use your salt and pepper?
Yes.
Can I use your chopsticks?
Yes.
How about your wife?
What? What's this about my wife?
Only seeing if you's paying attention. But seriously, can I use your...
Hachigoro, I need to take the shot now or they're going to get away.
Okay, don't miss.
Hachigoro, you can look. It's done.
Oh, yeah, that looks great. Let's go down there and get that meat. Oh, boy, look at all this wild, fresh boar meat. Now, wait a minute. You said this was fresh, right?
What do you mean, is this fresh? You just saw me shoot it right in front of you.
No, I did not see you shoot it right in front of me. I had my ears covered and my eyes closed when you took the shot. For all I know, you could have missed. They both ran away, and then your friends dragged this carcass out in order to fool me.
So you don't think this is fresh, do you? Well, what do you think about this? And with that, Rokudayu took his gun by the muzzle, swung it like a golf club, and smacked the haunches of the wild boar he had just shot. Now, Rokudayu had in fact missed the wild boar. He missed the male, and then the female took off, and the male passed out in fright. But when Rokudayu smacked the haunches of the boar with the butt of his gun, The wild boar walked up and started walking off. Hey, wait a minute! It's getting away! Hey, what are you doing? You're letting the wild boar go! See? I told you it was fresh. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Rakugo the One-Man Edo Show. See you soon!